Hey guys, welcome back to another video where we are going to look at simple laning techniques and basic macro decisions to help you get out of low elo. Now, for those of you who are tuning in for the first time, welcome to the channel where you get to watch a player with the reaction time of a sloth and the mechanics of a brick take over low elo games. That's right, my mechanics are terrible. My ability to farm is non-existent. And I too get befuddled by those wicked minions that are supposed to be on my team, but totally block me from time to time. But we don't talk about those things. What we do talk about is the fact that if I can do this, then you, who has far better mechanics than me and far better reflexes than me, can get out of low elo using just some simple tips and some simple strategies. So that's what we're going to look at today. Let's see how I took this game over. The start of the game was basic. I tried to farm, Twitch hit me from range and prevented me from closing the gap between us. I let him push me in where I would use my turret to help me amass a massive 4 CS lead. And then, nearing the 4-minute mark, I made my move. Seeing my jungler in need of help, I decided to break my second commandment to get a quick kill with my mechanical prowess. And when that didn't work, I returned to lane. Not knowing exactly where the enemy had gone, I decided to swing my sword wildly around some minions to intimidate them. And then, after a little bit longer, I decided to shove the wave in. Would have been a great play, except we've all been blocked by minions. You hate to see it. You really, really hate to see it. Undeterred by this minor setback, I raced back to lane, saved my TP, and got the first break of the game that let me know I could win. The enemy Twitch let me set up a freeze in the top lane, and backed. This is one of the key elements to winning these top lane matchups. It happens so often in low elo games. The enemy will back and let you freeze, and this denies him a wave and a half, including a cannon minion. Now I have an XP lead, and I use that XP lead to chase down the enemy Twitch okay, commandment number 4, check your minimap. I forgot to check my minimap, and I didn't see that the enemy Kled was missing. It didn't get pinged, and I could flame my mid laner for that, but the truth is I should have known he was missing. But here's one other key thing that helped me know I was going to win this game. Remember that TP that I saved? That's right. I used it now, and the enemy Twitch could not get away from me. You can see I run, I chase him down, and ulti his face off, and now I'm back in it again. And so I return to farming, and at this point my enemy Twitch makes another mistake. He too broke my second commandment, just like I did. He went to the bot lane. That's right, he left me alone in this top lane to farm. I was farming for free. It did take me a moment to realize he wasn't returning to lane, and I didn't ping it. As a result, he picked up an assist on a kill in the bottom lane, and my team wasn't happy with me. Regardless, this is a big win for me. I'm denying lots of golden experience to the Twitch while gaining it on my own, and I did avoid a return gank from the Kled. And as we approached the 10-minute mark, I checked in to see if I'd hit that magical 70 CS at 10 minutes. I did not. But I baited the Twitch. He came under turret thinking he could kill me, and Nocturne, my jungler, punished him severely. And this led him to another mistake. As I continued to gain gold and XP in that top wave and knocked off some plates on the turret, my enemy Twitch made the same mistake as before. That's right, he returned to the bot lane. Now, this time I pinged the heck out of it. I knew he was missing, and I pinged and pinged and pinged, and he still got a kill on my bottom lane. But that doesn't matter, because while he's down there, I'm denying him more gold and more XP. And again, the Kled comes to my lane thinking he's going to kill me, and he did, but I was ready for him this time. I thought I could take him, and I didn't. So I use my TP, return to lane, and I keep getting this gold and XP. I'm getting big, and no one's paying attention to me in the side lane. That's fine, because at just over 14 minutes, I take the first turret. At this point, the gold lead for the Twitch is non-existent, and I've got a level on him. That's right, I'm winning. And I take that lead, and I get ganked again by the Kled. and I blew it. I've thrown away all the lead that I've gotten up to this point. Undeterred, I return to lane, and I keep farming. I keep getting gold, I keep getting XP. I know the Twitch isn't here, so I know he's not growing at the same rate I'm growing. This is a common mistake in low elo. Many champions will leave their lane and stop farming. They're out hunting for kills, and while kills are great, farming is just as important. Also, taking the enemy's jungle camps denies the enemy jungler a chance to grow as well. But it's here that my Galio makes a mistake, and I want you guys all to know, commandment number 5, don't be a hero. My Galio goes into 3 of the enemy team. I know we can't kill them. If I go in 2, we would just both die. So I back up and let them die. That may seem heartless, but it's the right call. Here's the other right call. While the enemy team goes off in search of more kills, I stay in mid lane and take the mid lane turret. Then when Kled shows up, he forgets about my ulti, and I kill him. Not only that, but my Galio makes a great play here. Using his ulti, he catches the Nasus, and we kill him as well. This was a really good trade, all because I was focused on the tier 1 mid turret and not chasing down kills. And to his credit, the enemy Twitch saw that opportunity to knock down the tier 2 turret in the top lane, so I TP up there and I continue to farm. It's at this point in the game where the map opens up a great deal. So now I change my focus to looking to see what objectives I can get. I realize the enemy team is all down in the bot lane, and so I decide to push the top. I'm on the opposite side of the map. They're going to have to use some kind of resources to come respond to me, and they don't. So I take the tier 2 turret, and when no one responds, I take the inhib turret as well. This is a huge win. And the truth is, if they were any later in responding to me, I would have gotten this inhib as well. But eventually someone shows up, and I probably could have stayed and gotten the inhib, but I decided, no biggie, I'll just come back and get it in a little bit. Now all this focus on objectives and farming has gotten me big, and it's about to pay off. It's about to make this game look really easy. So I see that the enemy Twitch is pushing the lane, and I know I can kill him. Why? I've got 2 levels on him. That's right, I'm a level 14, he's a level 12. The kill is easy, and this does a lot of things for my team. It takes away the biggest damage dealer on the enemy team. My team is now free to kind of push whatever lanes they want. And in fact, I decide to stay and push the top lane. And while this play might look like it doesn't really pan out in my favor, it's important to note, if you look at the minimap, the enemy team sent all 5 of their champions to come and contest me. So I do die here. The Kled catches me out, the enemy team follows up, but on the backside my Nocturne picks off the Senna, another big damage dealer down. And in the meantime, my team makes a really good heads-up play and sneaks the Baron right out from underneath the enemy team. And it's with this focus on objectives that we will continue to grow our lead. So, on respawn, I head down to the bottom lane. It's time to take some of those objectives down there. I duck in and out of vision, and when I get up close to the tier 2 turret, I don't know why the enemy Xerath decided he could step up. I've got 3 levels on him, so I kill him. And then after that, it's an easy job to take the turret. Another objective down. And now the enemy team has to respond to me again. And here comes that Kled. The Kled who has been knocking me down all game. But there's something different now. I'm too big for him to handle. And even though it's a 2v1, he can't kill me. Now I don't have my ulti and I can't kill him here. But it's important to note, the enemy had to send 2 champions to my lane to respond to me. And they didn't get anything for it. I was able to back, buy, get even stronger, and then return to the mid lane. Where now, at this point, I'm so big in the game, I can just walk up right in front of the Nasus' face and take another turret. It's another objective won. And not only that, but between me and the Jinx, we kill the Nasus. And so I continue to hunt for objectives to take and for farm. And so I head down to the bot lane thinking I can get the inhib. And I can't, but it doesn't really cost me anything. The enemy team has to respond to me. And every time they respond to me, there's less pressure for them elsewhere on the map. Less pressure on the map makes it easier for my teammates. So I head back to the bot lane where the Twitch was pushing, and I decide I can crack open the base. And I nearly do. I don't make a good play here, I'm going to be honest. This is a typical ridiculous play. I flash thinking I can kill the Nasus and I don't kill him. But what's important here is that there are 3 enemy champions trying to take me down, and they can't. I just walk away for free. It's so easy. Now, I was begging my teammates not to fight this. I knew I could get out. I knew I was completely safe. And I did. I walked away. My teammates decided to engage in the fight anyway, and we lost the trade. That's okay. Not the end of the world. I return to lane, I pick up a kill on the Twitch, and I'm just kind of biding time, making sure that I make it as difficult for the enemy team to take my inhib as possible. And then, after a really lengthy chase, a really lengthy chase, we do manage to take down the Kled. Not only that, but by the time we caught up with the Kled, we managed to pick up the Twitch for free. So here's the 2 strongest enemy players dead. And now we know the game is basically over. I sneak into the top lane, take the inhib, proxy a wave so we can get another inhib, and now it's all over but the kicking and screaming. This is where most teams make mistakes. You've got 2 inhibs down and you think, well, I can just fight and kill the enemy team and then we win. But really there's no need to fight. I'm going to continue to relentlessly hunt down objectives. I take the last remaining turret in the bottom lane, and I also take the inhibitor. With 3 inhibitors down, it's nearly impossible for a team to win. My favorite part is when the enemy rage quits. That's right, a rage quit. Some of us got caught out, and so I back up, waiting for my teammates to respawn. I grab a quick back, make some final purchases, and I think, we'll just push it right down. There's really nothing they can do. The truth is I got a little overconfident. I should have followed some of my own rules. As a result, I died. And so did a lot of my teammates. But our Nocturne stays alive, which was really key, because not only did he take the Elder Drake, but he also takes down the Kled. We've got everything we need now to win. All we need is for the Nocturne to stay alive. And so I race down to the mid lane to help him out, and then I realize, dude, you just died. No biggie. I see that the enemy team is gathering around bot lane, and so I issue a call to arms in the top lane. We sneak into the base, and, spoiler alert, there's really nothing they could do to stop us. We just walked right up to the Nexus and we took it down. It looks easy at this point, but it's important to know we got here because I spent the entire game farming, staying in a side lane, focusing on objectives, and walking away from fights that I didn't need to be fighting. If you do those things, you too will have easy wins like this. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you learned a little bit. If you like this video, even just a little bit, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of the month. For a full list of my commandments, join my Discord channel. You can find a full list there. Good luck escaping that low ELO, and we will see you in the next video.